first thing, you want to make sure that your line art is above everything else. If it's not, if you put it below, like your colors for instance, it will look awkward, and I personally don't want that to happen to you. All right, so keep it on top and you'll be doing great. All right, so the next thing you want to do, you're going to add a new layer. Okay, we're going to call this our shadow layer. You want to drop the opacity by clicking on the N button on the layer down to anywhere between 80-85%. Okay, anything in that range is awesome. Then you want to hit the slider all the way up to multiply. The N will change to an M as in monkey. Okay, good. Right next to the checkbox, if it says M, you're good to go. Bring up your colors. Okay, so one thing you want to do with colors is you don't want to get it too dark and you don't want it to be too bright. You want to find a happy medium. I'm going to choose this color for this particular art piece, but the color you choose will change depending on the art you want. You can use pretty much anything. Okay, all right, so next you need your syrup. Oh my, wow, that looks delicious. Anyways, enough of that. You want to go to inking, get your syrup brush, and then we'll start doing our line art. So you want closed art. You have a line all the way around it, kind of like a wall. Once that's set, you set your line art to reference by tapping on it, and then there'll be a little menu that pops up that says reference. Then you fill it with whatever color you want. Boom, you got your silhouette. Very easy. Next method is a little bit different, okay? You got to get your lasso tool. And with that lasso tool, you're going to have to create your own silhouette here. Now, honestly, this is a lot more work, but it is my preferred method. My opinion is that the lines, when they're closed in, like in the first example of the dwarf, it doesn't look as good with this one where you have lines breaking off. Now, that's my personal opinion. That's the way I like to do my art. But as a consequence, I have to take extra measures to getting my silhouette. Okay? But once you're done, then you change the silhouette layer to the reference. And I'm actually going to select my color over here. That's going to be my shadow. You're going to add a new layer. All right, I'll name it shadows, because that just seems like a good name to me. All right. So then you just want to fill it just like you did the other way, and you're good to go. Make sure you lower the opacity to around 81% and hit that multiply layer before you start shading though, okay? Next, all right, so now I've got a speed up time lapse of this drawing that I already did. And the way this method works is completely awesome, because you start out with, it's really dark, you use your eraser tool with your syrup brush, and you just start erasing, and it feels like the character's being lit before your eyes. It's my favorite part of the process. Like, I'm trying to figure out a way to like move it farther into the beginning of the process because I love it so much. And you know, it's really easy, it's beginner friendly, and it's a good starter to, like, if you want to do other advanced things like blending or core shadows, cast shadow kind of thing. Like, if you want to get more advanced shading, this is a good place to start. All right, so here's what mine looks like at a finished shadow layer. All I'm doing is I'm separating the light from the dark using my eraser tool and my brush tool as the syrup. Okay, that's the end. And hey, if you made it this far, you're a trooper. You're awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And I hope this helps you out. See you in the next one.